For latest astrology videos, subscribe AstroEdify channel and press this bell icon to get notified when a new video goes live.
Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to talk about Jupiter in second house. What kind of general results we can see if Jupiter is placed in second in anybody's chart. We are going to see two situations. If Jupiter is well placed, making good yogas, then what kind of beneficial, strong results it can bring. And second, if it is badly placed, afflicted or not strong, and making bad yogas or malefic combinations, then what kind of negative results it can bring as well. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is shown in description. So we are going to talk about Jupiter in second house today. Generally, second house is considered good for Jupiter, but you have to see its situation in general. So first situation which we are going to talk about is that Jupiter is well placed. By well placed, I mean that it is in own sign, exaltation sign, friendly signs, and the zodiac sign in which it is sitting, the lord of that sign is well placed in the chart. Then you also have to see the condition of ascendant lord, sun and moon, and 9th house and 9th lord. So Lagna lord, sun and moon, they govern the entire strength of the chart in total. No matter what planet you are seeing, if they are weak, then even though other planets are well placed or strong, they can't give good results or optimum results because they lose their potential. So Lagna lord, sun and moon, they must be suitably placed or strong. And for Jupiter only, we see 9th house and 9th lord, because Jupiter and 9th house are dharma. Dharma does not mean religion. They represent certain qualities like humanity, morals, ethicals, ideologies, belief system, principles, virtues, morals, all those things. So for Jupiter, we need to see the 9th house and 9th lord as well. So a well placed Jupiter in second house gives ambition for money and wealth. And it does not mean that a person is going to be greedy. That is a different thing, but it gives ambition that I want to make something of myself and have my own financial independence. So Jupiter in second house is very suitable for that, gives ambition and a determination to be financially independent and also prosperous. And in general, if as I mentioned, the other yogas like second lord, 11th lord, they are well placed, Venus and Mercury are fine, then it makes good Dhana yoga also in second house, which is very suitable for seeing prosperity, material gains, wealth accumulation and savings in life. So Jupiter in second is considered really good situation for money, wealth and prosperity and finances and gains. Then but at the same time, you also have to see the Navamsha chart. Now if Mercury is also well placed in the chart, then second house is speech, Mercury is communication. So Jupiter in second house can show good communication or speaking abilities. So it can show like a person who is honest or soft spoken or civilized in speech and communication, because Jupiter represents all these traits. Then and Jupiter is a planet which represents truth. So it shows a person who does not lie. But you have to see other combinations. You need to see the 9th house and 9th lord. And Jupiter must not be afflicted by malefics. If it is afflicted, then it shows that yes, there will be sometimes the person can lie as well. But in general, Jupiter, strong Jupiter I am talking about, can show honest, soft and civilized speech, good voice even, but you have to see other combinations. Then writing ability, communicating ability, where you are able to persuade and impress people through your speech and ideas. Then it gives a support of family also. Second house is family. So a good Jupiter in second house can show a person who can be born in well-to-do family, or a family who, even though you have limited resources, but you have support from the family all the time. No matter what, family helps you out and gives you moral, emotional, other financial or any other kind of support in order to move ahead, motivate you to fulfill your goals and dreams. So that is a really good situation of Jupiter in second house. Then Jupiter looks at 6th, 8th and 10th house from second house. So a strong Jupiter can show that that it will reduce the maleficence of 6th, 8th and 6th house and 8th house in particular, and strengthen the 10th house aspects. So what is 6th house? 6th house is loans, debts, enemies, health problems, troubles of any kinds. So Jupiter in 6th house, aspecting 6th house from second, if it is strong, it can show a person first of all, who does not have very much enemies, and even if they have certain people who are against you or who are your enemies, you win over them. But you need to see strong ascendant lord. The conditions I have already told to you. The thing here is that Jupiter, if it is looking at 6th house, it reduces the maleficence. So person who wins over the enemies, even though the challenges are there in life, you are able to overcome them. Any struggle, any competition, it gives success in those areas. So it's a really good situation for being victorious and successful in competition and overcoming any kind of obstacles in life. Then it enhances the health of the person until and unless Jupiter is not afflicted. So it shows that Jupiter aspecting 6th house enhances the health also. So even though some health issues are there, it helps in treatment and it helps in reducing the malefic intensity or the damage which other planets can create on the body. Then it aspects the 8th house. 8th house is sudden changes, transformations, ups and downs, instability, accident, injury, surgery, death, all those things. So Jupiter looking at 8th house reduces those things. So it helps, even though some changes will be there, everybody faces it, but it helps in overcoming the changes and becoming more mature, more wise after certain major personality transformations or big changes in life, and which uplift you. It's not like which degrade you and make you a more negative individual. Then Jupiter reduces the malefic impacts which 8th house can bring, like accidents, injury, surgery, any other kind of sudden losses. So it reduces those things and it enhances the longevity of the person if strong Jupiter is looking at 8th house. Then 8th house is inheritance and assets, so it is good for inheriting. If you have any family property or any other kind of inheritances, it can bring that. So it is good for making your own assets, building your own wealth, as well as gaining inheritance from the family as well. Then it looks at the 10th house. So 10th house is your career and actions. So good Jupiter aspecting 10th house shows that it is helpful for gradual career progress. Jupiter does not give anything in overnight. It takes time, but it's like it's a suitable situation which helps the person in order to progress and gain respect in their respective areas. So it is good for career, material progress, and achieving reputation and status as well. Then there are certain fields you have to see combinations, other combinations for that. But for education or career, Jupiter in 2nd house can be suitable for banking, financial services, insurance industry, fintech industries, audit, account, tax, anything related to money in general. So finance and commerce and economics. Then teaching, education industry, we can see music and singing, writing, media, mass communication, literature, astrology, counseling, psychology. All these fields are excellent for Jupiter in 2nd house. For medicine also it helps, but you need to see other combinations. Then it also gives good results regarding the house which it rules. So let's suppose it is ruling any particular house, any of the houses in the chart. So it brings gains through those houses as well, through the 2nd house. So these are quite conducive good results of Jupiter if it is well placed in 2nd house. Now we are going to talk about the second situation, that if Jupiter is bad and afflicted. By bad and afflicted, I mean that it is debilitated, no Neech Bhanga is happening, and it does not receive support from the planet in whose zodiac sign it is sitting. It is in enemy sign. The ascendant lord, sun and moon are badly placed or weak in the chart. 9th house and 9th lord are not strong. Then, and Jupiter is retrograde, being in negative signs, it is retrograde, totally combust or hemmed in Pap Kartri Yoga, going in Mrityu Bhag situation, not well placed in Navamsha chart, or it is closely associated with 6th, 8th or 12th lords. Then it shows that any of those situations, the more they will be, the more Jupiter gets damaged, weak and afflicted, and the more negative capacity it will have to give in person's life. So now we have one particular term in astrology, that is Karak Bhav Nashai. So Karak means the natural significator of a particular house. If it is sitting in that particular house, it destroys that house. And it is particularly valid for Jupiter. But the catch is that Jupiter must be badly placed. only then Karak Bhavnashaya will be applied. Otherwise, it won't give that much negative results. So, if Jupiter is afflicted, keeping in the situations which I talked about, and it is in second house, now it will destroy the second house. It won't give good results. It will destroy the second house, and now it will also destroy the houses it will aspect. So, it will now create troubles through 6th house, 8th house, 10th house, and those troubles can be seen because second house is a Marak house also. It is a malefic house as well. So, now you have to see the dynamics change. So, Jupiter, the more of any of these situations happen, the more capacity of bringing negative results will be there in Jupiter. So, first of all, what we can see is financial instability, crisis, saving is a big issue and challenge. Loans and debts happen which don't settle easily. Source of income, because it looks at the 10th house. So, 10th house means either the career will be unstable or the source of income is not constant. Whenever, sometimes you are earning money, sometimes you are not earning money, and as I mentioned, when you don't have a constant source of income, savings get hugely impacted. Then 6th house is loans and debts. So, Jupiter can show loans and debts can be there in life which don't settle that easily, and person is not able to build wealth or accumulate money or build any assets. Even though fixed assets are counted, that also are not able to be seen easily. And even if, let's suppose, person has certain kind of fixed assets or inherited properties or inherited wealth, that also Jupiter tends to make the person end up losing at the end. Then it can also show person who is more inclined towards earning through shortcuts and illegal corrupt means, because particularly if 9th house and 9th lord are damaged. So, because Jupiter is our inner sense of ethics, morals, principles, virtues, and if they are Jupiter is afflicted or damaged, the 9th house is gone. There, the conscience, the morals, the principles, the ethics, they won't be that much strong. So, it can show, and second house now can bring what? Intense greed. Intense greed, that I want money no matter what. I want fulfillment of my desires no matter what. I don't care about the right and wrong anymore. So, that kind of negative impact can be seen by Jupiter. Then it can show person who is earning money through these illegal corrupt means, but at the end that is temporary. It will never sustain. For sure, it never sustains. Then another point here is that Jupiter in second house was family, so it can destroy the family aspect. So, like troubles to family, troubles with family can be seen, like family's peace and security is compromised. There is no means the home environment, the family environment is not really good. It can be toxic, it can be bad, it can have negative impact upon you, or any kind of troubles, financial troubles are going on due to which you don't have privileges or resources to move ahead in life. So, Jupiter can show those troubles as well. So, troubles to the family or any other kind of troubles, like family members are suffering, they are not really well, not keeping well. So, any kind of troubles to the family and troubles with the family can be seen. Then losses and defeats from the enemy, particularly if ascendant lord is weak and Jupiter and 6th house are strong, then it can show losses and defeats from the enemies where you lose and enemies win. Then health issues can be seen, health issues of such a nature which are mostly chronic, which once they happen, they never go away. And it can bring propensity for accidents, injury, surgery, sudden health issues, or in certain combinations, if it is responsible for what you can say harming the longevity also, so it can damage that as well. Then, as I mentioned, that it aspects the 10th house. So, 10th house is not only your career, but it is also your societal status and reputation. So, Jupiter, if it is not well placed in second, it destroys the reputation what you have gained in career. So, initially, person can have certain reputation, but ultimately they end up creating certain kind of negative image and bad what you can say loss of reputation at workplace or in life in general. But you need to see sun and ascendant lord for that as well. Then troubles regarding the houses which it rules. So, let's suppose it is ruling the 5th house. So, it can create troubles in education, learning, having children, relationships, investments, anything. So, any house which it rules, that will also suffer now. Then second house is speech and second house is food intake. So, it can show any kind of addictions, bad food intake which is harming your body. Then It can show speech problems where people lie all the time, deceit, blames, no self-accountability, no responsible approach, wrong use of knowledge, poor education, ingratitude. And adharma. Adharma means immorality, unethical behavior, corruption, greed, selfishness. All those kind of negative traits can be infused by Jupiter in person's nature. So you need to see that how other planets are placed. My job here is just to tell you that one planet in what particular house can give diversified results. You don't have to jump to conclusions. Think and see the total, see all entire chart in total, and then arrive at proper conclusion. So this is all regarding Jupiter in second house. I hope you understood, and take all the things as a source of information and judge the entire chart along with other combinations what other planets are giving. So that's all for today. If you are new to my channel, subscribe below. For more, check on my website, Facebook page, Instagram. Their links are shown in description. Otherwise, we will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.